Now, about lucky cells are a very important lesson in Excel. It actually took me like almost 3 months to master this thing very perfectly. And in today's lesson, we'll share some memory in now have 5 different set of examples. Every more tears it is. So stay tuned. Locking cells no ever just say for the dollar sign no share cells. Never say A1. This share difference a war so the dollar sign in big kind. But this shame and that's how the money meaning now. Now, so the first one never hand say now. You can see that we have our level 1 project. And hand saying we have the location and then the prices. Price be increasing by 15%. That is the increment here. And so say hand say me the increment in the equal to, and I'll take the first one and then multiply it by the 15% here and press enter. Then I'm done with that one. We are as usual, then I need to get the result for the rest. And about the side here, you can see that we have zeros. This is not what you want. Actually, 9k% meaning now multiply by that first number there. So me F2 bet me locations are calculation here. You can see say prices in the no. You be accurate, but also baby increment no now a chamber form. And this is where it becomes useful about locking cells. The hand is saying man of flow. I mean delete is animal. Yeah, I'm about first one now. Nobody equal to. Now my select the first one. Now with the first selection, the set selection move across the entire cell. Into one of the lock we are the multiplication rubber. I select it, maybe I'm a person locking on. Me locking in such a way that me move calculation across different cells are. A one of them quantity because we are on ma. It me F4. Now me F4 now won't say dollar sign about petition. And in this case, no, there was meaning for this one. The meaning of this one is a base stay first. Until me bot enter, now my band say. Then from here, me drag it and be see. You can see that the calculation is very perfect. So me near any of them, now me boy F2. Most say F that particular cell. Now I stay first to that one. The reason why I stay first is because of dollar number they can't that particular cell. And here level 1. If I cell bit is say A1 any general columns. Columns in a vertical arrangement of the cells. And a number needs rows. Rows in a horizontal ones. The dollar need share in any man. A patch is a may locate vertical ones. In such a way, say, me move calculation could be a cell on the bed first to A. Indeed, Becca A or A moving could be because my lucky column in Qua, which is the A. Now, some dollar need be sharing. For instance, with the share $1. Just a may lucky one, which is the row. It makes me move calculation called B1, C1, D1. I know possible, but mean to mean changes are one or no. Mean to me move calculation in Quabia B10 because my lucky row. In this case, no, mean to me move crampo and call A10 because me say and stay first Emma 1 in Qua. The honor they make me move your letters in Qua because me the dollar national number name. Now, so the dollar national letter name number name anymore. Example, $A, $1. The purchase in this case, no, continue moving cobebia, a back cut on ma. German say $B, $10. No matter how I change the calculation, so may use the same cell now, a back on ma. Zoran say now, the time first one, so me F2 a bit show formula nama. Now me person move cells now in this no, it's my locking. And now me buy first one way, and I'm multiply by B5. And I'm lucky, in this case, now $B, $5. Until me and I'm drag it by CSA. Although me drag it by CSA, you can see that the calculation is working. I'm saying no, I been move because I want my lucky no. But I'm saying me lucky until I want to be stay first. This is level 1. Enter level 2 no, so that you get the concept very well. Now with the level 2 no, we have petrol, gas, and a diesel, and then your gallon based on 1 liter, 2 liter, and co. And then the prices. If I say take it price and then the gallon, you multiply by the petrol and then the gas. In this case, no, a very beginner person will start multiplying them one by one. But all of it cells now, you can move it without doing it one by one. The time petrol now, nobody caught. Now, if I say we know stay first or no, but this time the person stay first on the column F no. Because in Bessel call Geneso, and Bessel call E. But once you use F5, F6, F7, there was a lucky F no. In this case, no, the dollar be share F because me lucky F. Me F4 our keyboard no so. F4 at the dollar signs no I can't sell now I select no. In this case, me so. Me say me abiem, say na be change na man. In this case, me also 3 times. Also 3 times, I want say the dollar sign be share F no go anim. Then for me, I can multiply it by the G. G is also multiplying in such a way that a bit move or colon G no so. Enko H, enko F. But I be G no. In this case, everything about be G5, G6, G7, G whatever, because you're located G no. So in this case, I'm about F4 3 times. And then here, I want to multiply it by the petrol. Now with the petrol, no, I'm looking it in such a way say a bit me call cell B5, as I call cell C5, now call D5, but into me call B6, into me call B7, into me call C6. We only want it to be B5, C5, and then D5. Into 5 no one first, bit me a B, C, D. In this case, no, me lock no by making sure the dollar sign be share baby a 5 no, the be share 5 maybe. Number F4 no, must have F4 maybe. The baby be $5. In other words, me lucky B no, but me lucky 5. Then from here I can press enter. So from here no, I can choose to hold shift and then use the right arrow. Now me select this cell so me control R. In other words, control right. Then I can check if it is working. It's metam diesel no. Now my ball F2. Now my ball F2 I bet you baby a calculation here juma. You can see that it's working very perfectly. In this case, no, J no, very perfect, and F no, very perfect. And then I'm saying diesel too. We have diesel, which is very nice. Now I'm about enter. Then I can select these ones here, and then hold shift down, 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 down. So where I get, and then I can press Control D. In other words, Control down. Then from here, no, I can check any random ones. I'm about F2. Then you can see that it's working perfectly. So Hano making a temperature F2, as is it's taking these 2 cells and then multiplying it by the petrol. So simple. Check level 3. Now the level 3 is a little bit advanced. Over here we have test and then 100%, 80%, 70%, and then let's say 50%. And then we have the students here. Levels now and the infinite calculation. Level 100, 200, 300, and so on. It's a better way now. They multiply this 100% no by this. Now 100% now I multiply across this column. It's E6 way. They multiply through all these ones. So in this case, number equal to. Now we select this as cell which is the E6 now. If I say move only across the columns, we stay first our row so. In other words, let me move only on row 6. Let me move on row 7 because numbers move row 6 also. And let me move on column F, column J, and then column H. In this case, the dollar and the share 6 name. So I'll press the F4 3 times, 2 times rather. Then from here now I can multiply it by this one. In this case, no, let me move on only column D. Let me move on column E, and I say column F, and I say column C. So that means dollar and the share D name. Then from here I can press F4 3 times. Then you can see that we have it. But in a way or two, let me type dollars manually. In case I will F4 in here, so from here I can press enter. And then here I can choose to drag it to this point. And then also I can drag it down like this. And then when I press F2 on the last one, you can see that it's perfectly selected. And see, this is very simple. I did it in less than 8 seconds. Visual man check you, but it worked, right? Now, with the next one, which is the level 4. Now, level 4 no, is consisting of if condition and then the locking of cells. Until Hanum say, I'm making it and I say the concept in here say price is now Hanum say if it is greater than some minimum price we are, then the per discount of 5%. It's a very if condition. When you're familiar with if condition, don't worry, just subscribe to the channel. Through our activities, a very video about it, and you don't want to miss it. So subscribe now. Thank you. Number equal to number if number me tab. Now making sure that the first one now be here usually move across column C. I'll put the dollar sign in front of column C. In this case, I'm typing manually, so I'm saying with the dollar sign in the shape or manually. And then from here, I'm saying that if it is greater than so we are, or equal to cell number na so greater than or equal to cell number. So number name move right. I want it to be very fixed on that one. When the dollar sign be so here now meet me F4 once and then it works. If it is so there, then the discount should be this 5%. And for that one to be fixed, so I'll lock it. Dollar sign will be for both of them. Now if they should multiply this cell, that cell now, so here that cell. In this case, number say move across column C. It means code D or E. Everything move across the numbers, right? So in this case, we make sure the dollar sign move at the enemy. So from here, I'll press F4. Let me confirm F4, F4 one more time, F4 one more time to make sure the dollar no is in front of the C. Then from here, I can close it and press enter. So in this case, you can see that this is for this one, but my end I have to actually put comma here. So comma, in other words, say if it is not greater than the amount, then if I'm so let me just say nothing. So double quotation in the purchase say nothing. So I press enter, and then from here, no me dragging it down and see what happens. So you see that it's working perfectly. Any amount greater than or equal to some value is actually affected by this. So me change no 100,000 now. You can see that now there is a discount affecting it. Now me check say here Juma, me F2 you can see say it took the number here and then stayed first on these two numbers. That is level 4. So simple. I know that for sure, for some better or worse reasons, most of you have gotten the concept of this. When you check level 5, with the level 5, maybe for the first time, we didn't correctly. But it's very simple as well. Let's check it. Now we have the cost per individual, total, and then you have the tax. With this one, year never years never you want to find the year of 2022 among these numbers. It's 2022 column. Now, your finance are 2022 now. The cost per individual. Cost per individual, I'll say it's a value. It's a say a year function be a check. Then a bear, it's 2023 or to still affect it. Base to index and then match. The unreasonable equal to index. Now, if you are not familiar with index match, don't worry. We will make a simple video on it as well. For now, I've not been able to make a video on it because we are new on the channel. As time moves on, making millions and billions of videos about Excel and then many other programming languages. So subscribe so that you don't miss them. I want to select the numbers here. Numbers when I'm here, so I'll select all of them. And then me stay first on those numbers. I'm saying drag it about left and right. I'll be dragging and moving the formula across it. I was catch Excel say way fixed. So I'll press F4 and then it will put dollar signs in each of them. It's from hand saying meet me a comma. Then now with the row number and match. And if you're not familiar, don't worry, okay? So with row no, I'm actually using this number here. Now because I'm lucky only the column until the dollar sign be being. So from here I'll press F4 3 times and then make sure free hand say. Now with these ones let me move right. So I'll press F4 to lock it. And then now I want exactly match. So I'll press 0, then I'll close it. Then from here now, with the column now. Column will deal with the here. So I'll select this one here. In this case, no may lock in such a way say bet me alcohol D so bet me alcohol E so but into me move room 3 4 now no. Into me call row 5, row 6 and so. So that means I have to put the dollar sign in front of the number. To make me 2 times. And you can see say C$4 until I lock it 4 now. So from here now I can press comma. But I have to put this in match as well. So match, and then I'll do that. So here I'll press F4 2 times. Then I'm looking at it from these numbers. I have to lock it because I was here first. Then from here I make a exactly match. So I'll close that one for the match. When I'm closing it for the index, I can press enter. And you can see that we have the number here. Good. So for me, meet me a drag here, and then for me, meet me as a drag here, and then it's working perfectly. Now we have tax for 2024. But the tax is supposed to be on this one here. So 2024 tax is supposed to be this value. And that is what we see here. So me change it in 2025. Maybe have a change. And it is very working efficiently. This has been somehow programmed in a way or two. So locking cells is very important as far as I better the Excel query. please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and then also PHP tutorials say be on TikTok. Just search Glyphit Interpreter, you will see me over there. Now I have also started a new Instagram account, Glyphit Interpret. You can check it out as well. I hope to see you next time again, so stay tuned.